Hi Sagittarius, how are you guys? My fiery virus signs of all, right? So, it's busy, man. It's busy this month. Like, it's busy for y'all. I'm sure you guys can already feel it. You're like, holy crap, I got this. Like, tomorrow is this and this day and at this hour, and I gotta check my schedule. Like, no, what? Sagittarius, keeping a schedule. I mean, it would really help you this month. I mean, I'm just saying. So we're all doing this new thing this month where we're practicing self-care because we are in the sign of beautiful Taurus, and therefore we need to practice our self-care. I'm trying to get the cards to where you can actually kind of see them, you know? Double whammy. You get me and the cards, right? My Leo rising, like, I don't feel right when the camera's just looking at the cards, you know what I mean? Like, you guys probably don't get it, but yeah, you know. Anyway, so we are busy because Taurus is your guys' 6th house. So this deals with your daily routines, your work life, your health life, the stuff that you do on a day-to-day basis. But this month has some very great potential for you guys. Don't get it twisted, because it is all about not only just self-care, but breaking some very old patterns, breaking some patterns or some habits that have been around in your life for a while. And you might actually get the balls this month to like break those fuckers off. By the way, hi, I'm Tawny. I cuss and I'm relatable. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I do cuss. So I'm very not professional. I'm not your professional tarot reader. Disclaimer. So if that bothers you, like, there's plenty of great professional tarot readers. Like, you should go find them. Anyways, but if my cussing doesn't bother you, then welcome. Let's like have a good time and read some cards, right? Go over your astrology. So it's a busy month. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you're coming because you're looking for love, it's okay the first like week or two of the month, but then you get into some power struggles possibly, and some things that you may be holding back or they may be holding back may be an issue, or you may feel like you're having issues trusting them, one of the two. Some of you guys could have a water sign coming in, or someone that, ooh, Jesus, Sag. Someone that you are very emotional to, or that is very emotional about you. You guys can feel Gemini season is next month, and that is when it will be all about love for you guys, baby. Like, all about the relationships, the feels, all of that. So I think this month is going to be a very big balance between, I mean, yourself and your relationships. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, possibly a Pisces with the High Priestess there, or just another water sign. But there's definitely some feeling in the air right now. You know what I mean? There's feeling, but we're busy. We are unavailable. Maybe not really, but you know, like you may come off that way a little bit. I mean, I'm just saying. So, but the most that you're going to get out of this month comes from your day-to-day life. That's when some very shocking, surprising changes, but also moments of clarity may come in for you. Wow. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, they may be feeling a little bit, it may be over. I'm not going to lie. It may be over for them or for you. Some of you guys are having trouble because there's trust issues. Some of you guys are having trouble because you may be withholding information, or a water sign may be withholding information if you're dealing with a water sign, and it's affecting the relationship and you're having trouble making a decision. Well, wouldn't it be a Sagittarius reading if I didn't, you know, expect it to go one way and it like completely went the whole opposite fucking way, right? Happens every Sagittarius reading. This happens, right? It always ends up being about love or some crazy toxic situation that you guys have found yourselves in. Like, okay, so now we have Capricorn energy coming up here. Capricorn, it does have a lot of rough shit going on right now. They have all of these malefic planets that I've been talking to you guys about for months, especially last month, in their first house. It's in your guys' second house, so it's affecting your money, how you make money, your self-worth, how you value yourself. It's causing major transformation and rebirth in those areas of your life. But for Capricorn, it's like in all areas of their life, and it's like everything to do with themselves, and everything that's happening is like a whole destruction process that is leading them to a whole new version of them. So don't take it too personally if a Capricorn has done something rather harsh to you or ended things with you. Some of you guys just feel completely stressed the fuck out. Some of you guys could be dealing with addiction, codependency, or just a toxic situation, a toxic relationship situation with any of the signs I named. Now, you have this other situation coming up here, King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Cups, right? So here we are, you know, some of you guys may have ghosted an earth sign or a job, right? Some of you guys may be like done, like out, or they may have ghosted you. And it kind of like really happened out of nowhere. Either way, something stable in your life, something that you thought was stable in your life, you are now having to take a break from and possibly move on from, you know? And this could actually be what I was talking about. This could be those bad habits, those patterns, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune here as well. Some kind of emotional attachment, right? Page of Cups. Hello, there we go, Tawny. There we go. Good job, girl. We got this. Some of you guys are definitely, and for some of you guys, you're not emotional, but your bad habits or your patterns could literally be like a person. I don't know why, like my face is itching like crazy right now doing your guys' reading. It got like that a little bit on someone else's reading. I forget who now already. But yeah, I feel like it gets like that when it's like there's a lot of energy coming. It's my like, I just, whoo, feel a lot coming in right now. Geez. Oh, okay. There's your card. Let's explore these cards that came out first, though. Okay. Some of you could feel a little bit taken advantage of. Some of you could feel a little bit alone, taken advantage of, possibly by your children or your family or this person or situation. You feel like you've given all you can give in a situation. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo as well. But there is a lot of giving, and it feels to be very one-sided. Somebody's waiting on something to be returned from this, and it's not. Some of you are finding yourself single and having to get back to center, having to refocus. Dust was bothering me. I don't know where it came from. So yeah, it's a lot of major arcana the first part of the month, Sag, so it looks like we're dealing with a lot. Some of you, this is very intuitive, but some of you may be trying to move on when you're not over a past situation. You know what I mean? Some of you may be looking for love when you're not necessarily ready for love just yet. Some of you are at a crossroads on what you do and where you go and what decision you make. But regardless, there's definitely some things being left behind this month, especially if they have to do with patterns, old behaviors, etc., etc. If I could pick up these cards off the table. I mean, these are your old patterns. These are your old behaviors right here. And I mean, it looks like we are finally like ready to give them up. And it looks like we do. Some of us are really giving up some emotional attachments. Something that's been around for a long time that's given us a lot of comfort. But is no longer giving us anything. And this might be some of the clarity that we get in our day-to-day lives this month. And we end the month with this balance and feeling like we can finally move on and get back to ourselves after this situation. You know what I mean? It's Coca-Cola, by the way. So yeah. This month, it's very important to take this Sagittarian energy that you guys have, this energetic makeup of being able to see far and wide, being able to expand things, and that's the thing with you guys. There's no like, and I think this is a very good reason why balance comes up in your guys' card, why balance comes up when it comes to temperance. Even though Libra is also balance, you know what I mean? And I think it has a lot to do with, because you guys are so expansive and able to see far and wide and, you know, this, that, and the other, there comes a point in time where you start expanding the negative energy around you, where you start making that like completely crazy and completely huge and way bigger than it needs to be, and draw it out for way longer than it needs to be drawn out. And then you're like, holy shit, how did this get so big? How am I so addicted to this? How am I so dependent on this? Like, you know, how did it get this serious, this fast? It's like you're just, like you start off and everything's good, and then it's like, boom, and it just like explodes in your guys' faces. You know what I mean? And you're like, how did we get here, you know? But then you guys also have the habit of expanding the amazing energy. You know what I mean? Expanding yourself, not like physically, but expanding your self-worth, expanding, you know, your behaviors, like your good behaviors and what you want to do, and etc., etc. So it looks good. I know you can't really see your cards, so let me put this down a little bit. So let's look at your cards together here really quick, and then let's go over your guys' astrology, okay? Okay. I mean, it looks like as soon as you're able to let go of this thing that's really, really hard for you to let go of, which you have the balls to do this month, like the universe is totally giving you some kick-ass power to be like, hiya, you're out of my life, okay? Like, it's totally doing that for you. So you have the power to get rid of this shit, Sag. Like, it's legit. You got it. It's coming. You might not feel it just yet, but it's coming. Like, you have the power to get rid of this. Yeah, let me adjust my boobs real quick. Sorry. So, you have the power to get rid of this. It's just, it may require a little bit of action on your part. Like, you may have to do, you know, you may have to, like, switch that final switch. Because, like, I think you're going to realize that no matter how long you've been doing whatever this was, it's not working out. Whether it's a relationship that's your bad habit, your like, toxic pattern, whether it's codependency, whether it's fear, whether it's eating too much, whether it's eating unhealthy, whether it's whatever it is, smoking, you know, like whatever it is. We don't judge over here. Y'all know that. Like, so this is the month where you can finally find yourself letting go of those things, of those vicious things. We start off Knight of Cups, you know, someone possibly coming in, either someone new or someone from the past, trying to offer you something of emotional value with some kind of hidden knowledge here. I think you need to trust your intuition on this. You know what I mean? This could already be someone that's in your life that you're struggling with relationship-wise. Now, if this Ten of Swords wasn't here, I'd be like, okay, like, this could just be some good-ass sex going on. But, like, with the Ten of Swords here, like, that's not good, you know? Like, this is some past karmic shit you got going on here. You know what I mean? And then we finally, it seems like we are able to leave whatever this is, whoever this is, behind and switch things around. Do you know what I mean? Like, put our emotional attachments elsewhere, switch our emotional attachment up, and possibly go at it alone a little bit, you know? Because whatever this was is not giving us the results that we had hoped for. So now we need to get back to center and figure out how to move on from this situation, right? And we are going to clarify all of this in your guys' bonus reading to find out even more. We're going to go deep. Yeah, I've been putting a lot of work into the bonus readings. You can get those for $5, all of them. It's like a monthly thing for Patreon, but you can cancel by next month, like, you know, if you don't want to get them every month. But yeah, and then I also do love readings for the $5 tiers on Patreon. So yeah, girl, it's a good deal. Like, you should check it out. I'm just saying. Anyway, so busy month, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, we're probably exhausted already. First to second week of the month, ready to take a break from the work, from the daily routine, from the habit, from the earth sign. We're ready to take a break, and I think some rest gives us a clarity where we finally are able to get the balls to walk away from this situation, to start something new and move on, you know? So, okay, astrology. So let's see. Taurus is your guys' 6th house, like I was saying, daily routines, your schedule, your day-to-day life, your work, your health. This new moon happening, well, that just happened in Taurus on the 4th. It's going to be affecting us the next, like, 2 weeks, though, so don't worry about it. This new moon that just happened is inspiring change in your life with your day-to-day routines, with your day-to-day moments, your work, your health, your self-care, just anything, you know? Some of you guys could be self-medicating. That could be your bad habit, you know what I mean? And you have the balls to get out of that this month. Anyway, so this could bring your attention, well, okay, this couldn't. I'm telling you, you need to bring your attention down from this, like, all over seeing everything, being able to see far away, into looking more in your day-to-day life. That's where you're going to find the most transformation this month. So, letting go of patterns, letting go of habits that have been hard for you to break. Great month for that, like I said. So on the 18th, we have the full moon in Scorpio, which is in your 12th house. So this is very, very big ending psychological transformation, helping you let go of something that's been very, very difficult for you guys to let go, Sag, like very, very difficult. But it's going to require a little bit of change on your part. It's going to require a little bit of something, whether that's like, say you're with some toxic ass dude and she like finally, like say she's like on drugs or something and she finally gets like thrown in jail or something, and you're like, oh my god, like I can breathe now, like holy shit. And then, but then she's like calling you, you know what I mean, from jail. Like you might have to take the action to be like, yo, I'm done, you know, or not answer her calls, you know what I mean? It's not going to be anything major, but you are going to, like, the universe will wipe the slate clean for you. It's just like you got to wash off the dish, you know what I mean? Like you like you scrape the spaghetti in the freaking and the trash can or whatever, like the universe cleans your plate for you. You just got to like wash those little tiny pieces of food off the dish, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how it is. So yeah, if you're in a committed relationship, and this has, like, your bad habit has nothing to do with your love life, okay? Your love could be a little bit on the back burner this month because Sag is very, very concentrated on work and things that they might need to let go of in their day-to-day lives. But next month, it's on, baby, so just rest be assured. But yeah, Sag, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, if you did make it this far, let a bitch know down below because I'd really, really appreciate it. Also, make sure to check out the extended bonus reading on Patreon. If you go over there and it's like you don't see it there just yet right after this video, it's normally up within 24 hours after the YouTube videos. Like you'll see the rest over there, so you know it's coming, but it's just with uploading and it takes like a hot minute, so sometimes I can't get them up at the same time or very close to each other, so but it will be up, my friends. So I love you guys. Again, thank you for your support. Thank you so much. Please read the description down below if you would like to book a personal reading with me. I do birth chart readings and I do tarot readings. So, and I'm running a huge sale right now. Buy one, get one half off and $5 off all readings. So definitely check that out if you are interested. I love you guys. Bye.